Hello and welcome back to W60 Plays. Today I'm playing some more Legend Z-A and we're doing challenge reward matches. Oh, Emma for match 13. Interesting. Alright, let me call your opponent to the battle court and you two may begin at once. Detective Emma, protector of peace and justice in Lumios, reporting for battle. Ah, empty. Oh, perfect swap. And then no real changes. I just know I need, Mawile for her last Pokemon. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Mega Man. Oh no, looks like I lost. Congratulations, you've now claimed 13 reward matches. Here is your reward. Here's a master. Here's just a random Master Ball. You obtained 15 pieces of EXP Candy M. Come back and try your hand at another match and get another challenger ticket. Not sure. No, I kind of wish I had 2 copies of the game. Just to start up a second round. Anyway, back to the district, and unfortunately, this is the best one. And it's the one I've been dealing with the entire time. For this night. Empty. Do you want to try and get this, my current card done? For, 10 sneak ups, essentially? Because 20,000 points is major. Even if I failed the night, I'd be able to. The second run this night, I'd still be able to match. And that's a Pangoro down. Unfortunately, a lot of Pokemon are this way. A lot of the battles are just slapfest. But, I mean, one could say it's fine. I'm a champ. Oops, you used the protective move, but moved too early there, buddy. Though I think Stonehead, despite being bad, took Haunter out of my team, but you don't mind that. That's on you if you wanted it out or not. He's trying. Scizor's like, get me out of here, get me out of here. No, Malvo now max 100. Finally have my first level cap Pokemon. Oh, come on. Not today, please. Oh, I used the wrong move. I needed to use Stonehead, not Flare Up. The Pokemon I don't want to use against that. I like how a lot of the random trainers have started using up all the Mega Crystal ones that you would come across. Oh, what? That I will say, honestly, yes. But I do get a full heal with my team. So. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah. I also like that each one Pokemon Center caretaker has a different Pokemon set. Oh, site does go off now without you know. I'm just barely gonna get this. And there we go. Actually, not a lot this time because, well... Oh. Of course I need one more win. That was very much, this is fine. Not realizing that the danger that's standing right there. And that's another ticket. Who's my next battle? Ah, I see you have a challenger ticket. Would you like to partake in a reward match? Yeah. Ah, Corbeau. Alright. Let me call your opponent to the battle court, and you may begin at once. If I want to make Lumiose a better city, I need to win. If I have to bend some rules for that, I will. Oh. I did not. Okay. There's at least now a reason to do my next item. Ooh. When your own Pokemon is your own team's weakness. Let's show them how we do things, Golaboob. You should have just attacked on the first turn there, bud. Even when you beat me, I still end up having fun. Guess it's because I can be myself around you. Yeah, because Wrestling the Kit is technically a former Flare faction. You've won another round. Here's another King's Rock. Get out of here. It's essentially what he's saying. You want another one? Just take this and leave. There's not enough time to finish on that time frame. 205,000 yen. Or polka dollars. I think I remember saying it's technically close to yen, but you know. Anyway, on to Nightfall for one last battle. So, hopefully. Unless I have to go to 20 and then, sorry. Yeah, it's another 2-part. Actually, yeah, technically from what I saw, there is a to 20 option for this. I'm not dealing with it at the moment. That could be the final thing I do. Knock out opponents using dark type. He's a heck man. Yeah, right next to me. Just night flashes. Let's go. Oh, it's only knockout 3. The girl should be knocked out by those. Yep. And that's my second. My starter is now officially my second. I will say, though, this game is where all the multi-hit moves really kind of shine in Pokemon for the first time in a while. I feel. And a Talonflame. I don't feel like pulling out my ice type, though. Use 10,000 super effective moves. 10 super effective moves. And hopefully one of them will be a water type. Read ya. Like he was an open book. And I'm already at 5 for this card. The delivery for this winning trainer, here's HP up that you will potentially never use if all you use is, I hate that. It can just cancel out a attack call. Nope, gotta find the Pokemon I'm super effective against, but do not like flying type moves. Good thing he can't, Oh, this is 3 Garbodor guy. Or 2 Garbodor guy. Please do not question the fact that I have that many things in there. Ooh, knockout wolf. Oh, it's gonna explode again. Now I wish the chestnut was still here, but now I have to figure out I want to just clear up all 3. There it is. All 3 are done. And the next one gets murdered by a flamethrower. By Scizor. You really no longer scare anyone. Even if you actually did. And there's Challenger to get 15. Check in for reward matches. Yep. Let's see who your opponent will be. Ah, Tani. The two, obviously the 2 lead up where the one Tani has the most connection with out of the sidecast. Currently employing Emma and technically a debt to Corbeau. Isn't the infinite Z-A Royale great? Haven't had a chance for an all-out match with you since we fought to see who's the strongest Mega Evolution user. Watch me win. Ah, Goodra. Dang it, I misread. Anyways, I completely misread. Oh, I misread again. Why does it know over me? And now I'm all wild to go up against a certain Floette. Technically, yes, that's Tawny's Pokemon now. Time to use the power of our bonds with Fairy 1 and Lumiose and Mega Evolve. will admit I haven't fully paid attention to animations, but I think Connie's during this fight are a little sour compared to some of the other battles we've done against her, but I'm not sure. No wonder you're the strongest of all of us. Of us all. Of all of us, of us all. Without saying. I'm really glad we met, you know? Couldn't have taken on the whole Z-A Royale or protected Lumios if you hadn't been there. You received the prize for winning your reward net. 5 bottles of HPF. Man, that feels underwhelming. Oh, hi, Emma. Tawny, can I have a word? Yeah, sure. Must be pretty important if you came to find me. Go ahead, give us a sec. Just a sec, okay? Emma, you're sure? All right. Come on. We need to make a stop at Quasar Pico HQ. That's not good. Is there another, technically another Rogue Mega about that we didn't know about? I already know. It's been long enough. Thanks for coming, both of you. Just triple checking. Tawny, your jacket was a keepsake from your mom, right? Yeah, it was. Well, I found the person who gave it to your mom in the first place. That jacket was a gift from me. Sorry? Johnny, I'm quite sure that your mother was my daughter. Your mother worked to develop hologram technology, did she not? That's right. Your mother and I, we disagreed over the direction in which this company was moving. She left saying that she had her own research she wished to pursue. Yeah, she worked hard at that research all while caring for me when I was just a kid. It was a lot for her to handle on her own. I think she ended up doing work for Team Flare, or maybe getting support from Lysander. It is true that your mother's research contributed to the invention of Team Flare's hologram devices. That very same research enabled us to develop our own holotech here at Tico. Even though she chose to walk a separate path, we still find these points of intersection. Life truly is curious at times. So Mom's hard work helped make the wild zones and everything possible. But she burned herself out doing all that. In the end, she had to go to some far-away region to try and rest. I see. And I suppose that is where she... Yeah. I knew my mom had ties to Umio, so I figured I'd find you or someone who knew her here. But of course, our family was not originally from Lumio City. That's why it was a struggle to find any leads, until I noticed that jacket. Couldn't be sure at first. It had certainly seen some hard days since I had last seen it. And, of course, you've added some flair of your own. That's what prompted President Jet to enlist me to do some sleuthing for her, too. At that moment, it struck me, what if Jet and Tawny are related to and searching for one another? My daughter, your mother, did she ever speak about me? She regretted never talking to you again after she left, and she said if I ever met you, I should tell you something. You know, you and she walked different paths. There was still so much you had in common. Noticing what you shared made her life feel fuller even after she left, maybe especially after. If only I had been less stubborn. If only I tried to reach back across that divide sooner. I think it's alright. She'd be glad to know her message reached you, at least. I must ask one thing of you, Tawny. I bear a responsibility for Quasar Tico Inc. choosing to conceal the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long. And so I plan to step down as president, but the urban redevelopment plan must continue. We must make Lumio City into a place that truly belongs to both people and Pokemon. And having some continuity in the project's leadership could help the transition go a little smoother. Perhaps if someone who has been hoping already were to step into my shoes, someone who's already a leader in their own right. Wait, you're not saying what I think you're saying, are you? You want me to take over as CEO? Me leading the whole company? I mean, I guess it makes some sense to keep it in the family, but you know what? Alright, I doubt Mom would have wanted me to refuse. You understand why I have to do this, right? Of course I do. Thank you so much. Hey, Floette. You were listening, right? I'm gonna be really busy for a while. I'll probably won't have time to be a good trainer. So, you should do like AZ would have wanted. Help them keep Lumio safe. Thanks, Floette. Well, here, use this well. The Floetite, one of the various mysterious megastones. A special Floette holding this stone will be able to make a fall during battle. I'm so sorry to break up your team this way. That's alright, even if we're apart for a little while, we'll always be Team MZ. I'll come give them the whole story later, but could you break the news to Lita and Naveen? I'll whip up some extra special curry to make it up to all of you, I promise. Let's all keep doing what we can to make Lumios the best place it can be. I now have a low 72 Floette. But first, before we head to the last area, I do have a small side quest I can finally turn in. As you may have noticed from that box earlier. Nope, that's an alpha. They don't take alphas. This Pumpkaboo is apparently a jumbo size finally. A jumbo variety Pumpkaboo. So this variety carries jumbo-sized spirits to the afterlife in its huge body. How mysterious. And if they look similar, you can see how these different varieties are indeed different things. Forgive me. To be honest, I don't really get it, but how can I not be convinced by the size of that Pokemon? From now on, I'll nurture my own spirit so it's big enough to require a jumbo variety someday. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for bringing me a jumbo variety Pumpkaboo. Okay. Back to the old flip. Nope. Johnny got here before me still. Have you really got time to be slacking off, President Tawny? On Naveen. He tries to play it cool, but it's so obvious he's glad Tawny's here. I know I'm playing off the big, capable CEO a lot of the time now, instead of being around. But I wouldn't be able to focus on that stuff if I didn't have you all here to count on for things. And that is all the main scenario completed. Oh, I'm still missing 3 side quests. Oops. I can do that off screen before we hit, well, the additional side quest that is sitting right on top of the hotel. But with that being said, that is going to be it for today's part. Next time we meet, I will be honest, though, those 3 other side quests are probably never happening. They might not. But I know what will happen is the side quest on top of Hotel Z for next part. I do know that at the very least. So, without further ado, that is it for today. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all again next time. Bye!